Hi, this is Jessica, and I'll be discussing content marketing and its impact on organizational design, specifically within marketing departments. Now, you may be asking, what is content marketing? So it is the blend of both content and marketing of content that enables customer behavior, and an example of this would be a blog or a webinar. B2B marketing identified content marketing as the #1 driver for lead generation in 2012, and 66% of U.S. marketing organizations anticipate very or fully engaged content marketing programs in the next year. So this increase is creating a need in organizations for dedicated headcount and resources in order to develop their strategies, initiatives, and assets. But this increase is also creating some problems. So the issue at hand right now is, despite the high adoption of content marketing programs, there isn't a standard organizational structure or best practices that includes content marketing. Rather, Schultz suggests that content marketing responsibilities are currently being spread across 6 different functional groups. You've got marketing, or the president, CEO, sales, product marketing, consultants, and engineering, all taking part in this content marketing program. And the broad distribution of responsibilities has negatively affected integration across marketing, as cited by 25% of B2B marketers. Now this brings up the question, how has the adoption of content marketing affected organizational design and structure for marketing departments? And further, what would an ideal structure look like for an organization that wants to implement a content marketing program? We'll find this out through a literature review. First, we'll study what traditional organizational structures are for marketing departments. Then, we'll define content marketing, going over the roles and ownership. And then we'll cite some examples in current business today. In terms of org structure, marketing scholars have identified 4 types of traditional marketing organizational forms. We've got functional, product, market, and matrix. Now, in the conclusion of the literature review, we found that as marketing departments are adding these roles and products or services, functional structure of that department morphs from functional to product to market to eventually matrix, which is very complex. Now, during this organizational change, several challenges occur, including people and process integration and governance, which is what we're seeing as major problems for content marketing programs as they're gaining an adoption across marketing departments. Next, we're going to understand how people are affected and the roles of content marketing within marketing departments. So let's define them. The definition of content marketing. As I discussed before, it is also considered custom publishing, custom content such as blogs and webinars, white papers, ebooks, and the rise in content marketing is evidenced by marketing professionals reportedly spending 20% of their entire marketing budget on content marketing programs in 2011. However, next year, this budget allocation is going to increase by 10%, bringing the total up to 30% of the marketing budget dedicated to content marketing. Now with this comes the ownership question. Who owns the budget? Who owns the strategy? Well, it's diverse among different companies. So content marketing responsibilities are divided across the 6 different functions within marketing. In the majority of B2B companies, corporate marketing owns the strategy and creation. Product marketing is the second most popular owner of strategy and creation, but also there's a CEO or president or consultant who are owning different pieces of the content program. Now, what are the different pieces and what are the roles? There's 5 main roles within an effective content marketing program, according to Paluzzi. We've got the director or chief content officer, managing editors, content creators, content producers, or chief listening officers, and those listening officers sometimes can be in the social media department. Now that we have a better understanding of what content marketing is, the roles and ownership, let's look at some companies who have programs. Now, 66% of marketing departments have content marketing programs, and 2 of those companies are Hoovers and Eloqua. Hoovers is a B2B information provider, and they have a data-driven matrix design for their marketing organizational structure. However, Eloqua, a marketing software company who makes fabulous infographics, operates with a market organizational structure. So the conclusion is that there isn't a consistent organizational structure for marketing departments. This brings us to the next question. If there's not an organizational structure that's consistent, what are some best practices for marketing departments that are doing content marketing programs right? We'll find that out in our methods section. Now, this methods section is going to be done through a mixed method research, and this will combine a quantitative and qualitative study. This is appropriate for the study because it provides a comprehensive understanding of organizational design and eliminates the biases of just using one method. Now, our quantitative study, a survey, will analyze a relationship between marketing organizational structures and content marketing programs. And a qualitative focus group will offer insight into the interpersonal communication barriers of organizational design. Now, the participants for the different studies will vary. For the quantitative survey, participants will include content marketing job functions of director, content officer, manager, content creator, chief listening officer. Survey participants do not have to be in a particular industry. However, they will be segmented by company type, B2B or B2C. In contrast, participants for the two qualitative focus groups will include 5 high-level content marketing professionals, and these roles will be director or chief content officer or managing editor. Let's take a deeper dive into the materials and procedures of this mixed method research. For materials and procedures, the quantitative data collection and analysis will be administered through an online survey over the course of 3 weeks. This will be done to members of the Content Marketing Institute and other content marketing groups via LinkedIn. And the 3 sections of this survey are content marketing, organizational design, and demographics. And the qualitative collection and analysis will be conducted in 2 online video conference focus groups of 5 high-level content marketing professionals. Now, overall, based on the literature and the method section, we're hoping to answer how has the adoption of content marketing affected organizational design and structure, and really what is the ideal structural framework for a marketing organization that wants to adopt a content marketing program. Specifically, how does ownership work? Where are the roles within the content marketing program located? These questions will be answered in the next section of the Practicum course. Thanks for listening.